Hello, this is a video on prime numbers. The objective is to help you learn how to identify the prime numbers. So we're going to start off with a definition. A prime number is a whole number which has exactly two factors. First thing you need to notice about that definition is that the number 1 does not count as a prime number. 1 only has one factor. So you just really need to learn that fact first off, that you need to remember that when you're making a list of primes that the number 1 doesn't count. The type of question you're likely to get is like this one. You've got a box with a big list of numbers in, and you have to identify from that list which ones are prime and which ones are not. So we're just going to go through the list, we're going to go through the numbers one by one and identify which ones are prime. Really, this is just about knowing your times tables. If you know your times tables well enough, this should be a fairly easy job. Okay, so first of all, we've just said by definition that number 1 is not prime, so I'm going to take that one out. Now let's think about 2. 2 only has two factors. 1 and 2 are the only factors that divide into 2. So I can say that 2 is a prime number. Exactly the same thing with 3. It's just 3 times 1. There aren't any other factors of 3. So 3 is prime. 4 is not prime. The reason is because 4 actually has 3 factors if you think about it. 1, 2 and 4. Basically the reason why we're saying number 4 is not a prime number is because it's equal to 2 times 2. There is a number in the times tables that makes up to 4 other than just 1 times 4. So 4 is not a prime number. And we can go through the list in the same way and decide for each one whether it's prime or whether it isn't. So you could at this point, if you wanted, pause the video and have a look for yourself and see if you can identify the prime numbers, and in a minute I'll just go through each one. Okay, so 5 and 7 are both prime numbers. They don't have any other factors other than 5 times 1 is 5, 7 times 1 is 7. 9, you can write 9 as 3 times 3. If it's a multiple of 3, then it's not prime. 11, there aren't any numbers that multiply together to make 11 apart from 11 and 1, so that makes 11 a prime. Same for 13. 15, again, back to your times tables really. 3 5s are 15, which means it's not prime. 16 is not a prime because it's 2 times 8, it's also 4 times 4. In fact, I could take out all the even numbers at this point if I wanted. All those even numbers are multiple of 2, so they definitely can't be prime. If I look through the numbers I've got left, 17 and 19, both of those are prime because they haven't got any other factors other than themselves and 1. 21, I can recognise that as 7 times 3. Uh, 27 is also 9 times 3, so that's not prime. And that just leaves 29 and 31, neither of which have any other multiples or factors. So that's the list you're left with as the prime numbers from the original list. Okay, now your turn. What we're asking you to do is to pause the video and see if you can answer that question, and then play it back and the answer will be revealed shortly. So can you write down the first 8 prime numbers?